siya ng kanyang kuya ng 4 panghulin. Ilan lahat ang hulin niya? Litrang A, 7. Litrang B, 8. Litrang C, 9.
Letrang C.
Mahusay! Pangatlo, inutusan ng nanay si Juan na pumitas ng 7 puting rusas at 6 na pulang rosas. Ilan lahat ang rusas na kanyang pipitasin? Ano ang tamang pamilang na pangungusap? Litrang A, 7 plus 5 equals 12. Litrang B, 7 plus 6 equals 13. Letrang C, 7 plus 7 equals 14.
Letrang B.
Magaling! Ang 4, kung pagsasamahin ang 6 na kutsara at 4 na tinidor, alin sa mga larawan ang tamang sagot? Letrang A, letrang B, o letrang C?
Letrang A.
Mahusay! Panglima, alin ang tamang larawan para sa pamilang na pangungusap na nasa kahon? 9 plus 7 equals 16. Letrang A, letrang B, o letrang C?
Letrang A.
Tama!
Mga bata, tapos na ang aralin natin ngayon. Naway marami kayong natutunan. Hanggang sa muli, ako si Teacher Manu, ang nagsasabing palaging maging matsigasig sa pag-aaral upang maging matalino. Paalam!
O diba, Ma'am Kate? Alam kong natuto na naman ang ating mag-aaral sa pagdaragdag o addition.
Tama.
Sabi nga, mas lalong mo ito maiintindihan kapag meron kang tiyaga plus sipag equals galing sa sipnayan.
Mamay ka, gusto mo bang madagdagan ng kita mo bukod sa pagtuturo?
Siyempre naman, Ma'am Kate, sino ba ang hindi?
Tama. Kaya, panoorin natin ang vlog na ito ni Mr. Joji Tandagen from Senior High School ng San Juan National High School. Tuturuan tayo kung paano magsimula ng isang negosyo.
Business, business, business. Some of us wanted to start our own business, but the question is, where will I start? To help you answer that question, let us know first why new businesses are started. According to the research of Cox Business, new businesses are started because you wanted to gain control. You want to be your own boss, and you can only do that by starting up your own business. Another one is financial. We cannot disagree that business brings wealth and the possibility of earning more money. With great discipline and dedication to our business, we will eventually grow and fill our pockets. New businesses are started because of an ambition. We dreamed of driving our own car, traveling the world, and eating in a fancy restaurant. And we can only do that by doing some business. I will show you some businessmen who were once dreamers, and after doing some hard work, they made it possible to the top. The late Henry C., who is also known as the father of Philippine retail, a very good example of a route to riches story. Another one is Tony Tan Cakchong, the owner of the famous tree not only in the Philippines but also in the world. He only started his fast food from selling ice cream, and today he is already the man behind these famous fast food chains in the country. It only shows that everything is possible. All of us started from scratch. The question is, when will you start your journey? I am Mr. Joji Tandagen, a San Juan City Senior High School teacher and entrepreneur, and I will share you my experiences and knowledge in doing business.
I had 4 businesses. First, the food cart that I started in my first year of teaching. Second, George's Pasalubong Center. Third, the 13th Street. And lastly, the Pandesarap Tarlac branch. But currently, I do have 2 businesses left. The Pandesarap Tarlac branch and at the same time, the 13th Street, which caters street foods, milk tea, and fruit tea. Actually, these businesses started when we're going through a lot of things. Then my mother told me, "Nak, pasensya ka na kasi pinanganak akong mahirap." Moving on that day, I started looking on ways on how will I going to improve our standard of living. Actually, I encountered a lot of challenges along this way. Andyan yung mga times na there are people around you who will bash you and question you. And there are times also that you will start questioning yourself. Ano ba yung mga nagawa kong pagkakamali? Bakit until now, I'm still at this stage? Bakit until now, parang walang progress? Why I'm still not growing? My advice for those aspiring entrepreneurs, gagaya nga ng sabi dun sa quotation ni Alice in Wonderland, the only way to achieve the impossible is to believe it is possible. There are times talaga that we will experience a lot of challenges in our lives. Misery and despair is inevitable. It is part of our life. Hindi talaga mawawala yun. That's why we just need to be strong and never, ever, ever compare yourself to others. So that's all. Bye-bye.
Ayan, Ma'am Kate. Alam kong nagbigay inspirasyon ito sa ating mga audience para makapagsimula sila ng kanilang negosyo.
Tama ka, Ma'am Maika. And speaking of inspiration, narito ang isa pang guro upang maghatid ng kaalaman tungkol sa TLE. Isa rin itong paraan na magagamit talaga ng ating mga mag-aaral sa kanilang pamumuhay.
Ngayon naman, ating panoorin ang video lesson ni Mr. Bernie 14 ng San Juan National High School.
Good day, learners! Welcome to our EIN course. I am Bernie 14, your teacher, and I am excited to learn with you. I'm here to guide you towards your journey in discovering your knowledge and skills in electrical installations and maintenance. Do you have your self-learning module with you? Very good. Get your pen and paper as well. So, are you ready? Let us begin. For today's lessons, we are going to discuss the wiring diagram. Identify the different types of wiring diagram. Draw a wiring diagrams of an electrical circuit. Can you figure out what is being shown on your screen? Very good. That is faulty wiring. Faulty wiring is a common cause of electrical issues. If left for too long, it can result in damage to your home or pose a safety hazard. One of the reasons is there is no wiring plan or diagrams at all. Before we start with our lesson, let us review of the topic that we have discussed last meeting. I'm sure you have knowledge about the general electrical symbols used in sketching wiring plan and diagram. Are you ready? Can you identify this symbol? Very good. That is a bulb or lamp. How about this one? is a convenience outlet. Are you familiar with this symbol? Good job! That is a conductor or wires. I'm sure you can also identify this one. Brilliant! That is a single pole switch. How about this one? Correct. That is a two-gang or duplex switch. You're doing a great job. Let's continue. Do you notice? You've got it. That is a three-gang or triplex switch. Let's move forward. Can you identify this? Awesome. That is a circuit breaker. Identify this next symbol. Amazing! That is conductor indicating wires. How about this one? Keep it up. Correct. That is a wire connected. And lastly, red. That is wire not connected. Now that you have known the symbols in electrical, we can now proceed to our new lesson. But be sure to jot down notes on the types of diagramming in preparation of our next activity. First, we have the wiring diagram. It is a conventional graphic illustration of an electrical circuit. It shows the simplified shape, power, lighting, and signal connections between the devices. Next, we have the pictorial diagram. It is a type of electrical print that shows external appearance of each component in a circuit. It is much like a photograph of wiring installations. It shows more detailed physical installations. It shows more detailed physical appearance of a circuit or wiring installation. Now, we have the schematic diagram. It is a wiring diagram using standard electrical symbols for wiring devices. It is a representation of the elements of a system using abstract and graphic symbol rather than realistic pictures. Another is the actual connection diagram. It is a sketch of the actual connections of electrical devices in a circuit or wiring installations. Like schematic diagram, it is also uses electrical symbols, but this is more detailed because it shows the wire terminations and connections. And lastly, the line diagram. It is a presentation of electrical connections of wiring devices using single line and with slashes indicating the number of conductors in a line. We will now move forward with activities. As you can see, a pictorial diagram and schematic diagram of two-gang circuit is flashed on your screen. Based on the diagram, draw or sketch the actual wiring connections and line diagrams of it. Now, are you ready to check your work? First, draw the line 1 and line 2 with circuit breakers. The lamps or bulbs. Junction box. The two-gang or duplex switch. And two-gang or duplex convenience outlet. Then, connect the first terminal of the lamps or bulb to the line 1 or line 2. Connect the terminal of the bulb A to the first terminal of switch A. Then the remaining terminal of bulb B and C should be connected to the terminal of B and C of two-gang switch. And the common terminal of two-gang should be connected to the line 2. Next, we are going to connect the first terminal of the convenience outlet duplex to the line 1. Then the other terminal should be connected to the line 2. That is the actual wiring connection diagram of two-gang circuit. Based on the actual wiring connection diagram of two-gang circuit, we can now draw the line diagram of the two-gang circuit. First, draw a line with circuit breaker. Bulb. Junction box, two-gang switch, convenience two-gang outlet. By analyzing the actual wiring connections of the two-gang circuit, we can now determine the number of conductors. We have here 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Then we have also here 1, 2. Then we have 1, 2, 1, 2. That is the line diagram of the two-gang circuit. Excellent! If you got it correct. If not, don't you worry. We will work together to figure out during our next diagramming activities. I knew you could do it. Let's continue. But this time, instead of using symbols in wiring diagram, we are going to combine pictorial and actual wiring diagram so that you could easily understand the connections when we are on our hands-on activities. Now, let us determine your skills in diagramming. The pictorial and the schematic diagram of three-gang or triplex circuit is flashed on your screen. ready. Based on the diagram, analyze and draw or sketch the actual wiring connections and line diagrams of it. Let us see if you were able to complete your diagram. Check your own work with this correctly connected 3-gang circuit. Congratulations! You did it right! Dear students, it's great to see you persevere in learning. Please take note of the most important points that you have learned in this topic. Let's bear in mind that using electrical wiring diagrams in any electrical works can save time, save money, and prevent ourselves from injury because it shows to us the wire terminations, connections, and even the locations of all components of a circuit. Well done on completing your module. Make sure to practice at home what you have learned today. For our next learning videos, we will be focusing on electrical wiring plan. Make sure to have an advanced reading on this topic on your self-learning modules. Again, I'm Sir 14, your EIM teacher. Happy learning! See you on our next learning videos. Goodbye!
Masasabi ko dyan na iba rin talaga, Ma'am Maika, ang mga guro. Talagang gumagawa sila ng paraan para maiparating sa kanilang mag-aaral ang mga leksyon. Gagawin nila ang lahat, matuto lamang ang mga mag-aaral.
Sang-ayon ako dyan, Ma'am Kate. Ito na talaga ang buhay na sinasabing new normal.
Tama ka. Ma'am Maika, kailangan yakapin natin ito at sabay-sabay nating tanggapin tulad nga ng sinasabi ng lahat ng mga Pilipino ay marunong lumangoy sa takbo ng buhay. Hindi magpapatalo sa anumang pagsubok, matatag at syempre, masiyahin.
Tama ka, Ma'am Kate. Kaya sa ating taga-subaybay,
Kapit lang at huwag bibitiw sa ating programa at sa mga susunod pa.
grabe Ma'am Kate, parang nakakabitin. Halos mag-iisang oras na pala tayo sa ating programa.
Oo nga kaya oras na para magpaalam sa ating lahat.
Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng ating taga-subaybay.
Pasasalamat din po sa LGU San Juan sa pamumuno ng ating Superman sa lungsod ng San Juan, Mayor Francis Zamora, sa patuloy na pagsuporta sa DepEd San Juan, sa ating Superintendent Dr. Cecil G. Carandang, at sa ating Assistant Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Buenafe E. Sabado. Ganon din sa ating partner sa RMN Manila. Mabuhay po kayo!
Muli, kami po ang inyong lingkod,
Teacher Kate, ang inyong kaagapay sa pagkatuto,
Teacher Micah, nagsasabing laging mag-ingat at
always have fun learning here in San Juan. Goodbye!
bye!
That portion was brought to you by Joy Antibac. Iwas germs, iwas sakit.
Para sa heavy-duty hugasin, mag-Smart